Okay, it's still today with John and Helen on Plus TV Africa, and our main focus this morning or today has been bad governance and the effect it has on family and the society at large. Besides that, don't forget that this is a show that is multifaceted. We have several segments. We have the real estate segment with M.I. Okoro. We have the Keep Fit segment, and Pharaoh will be here also later on today with the wellness and lifestyle segment. And all of these, we try to profile solutions to some existing challenges that we all face. And so right now, it's time for us to meet our second guest.
Yes, and our second guest is Tayo Aboaba. She's a trained teacher and, wait for it, Russian and English translator by profession. And we will talk a bit about that if we have time. Well, she's also an environmentalist, a social worker, whose passion is to reach out to the rejected and downtrodden in the society. She's also a politician, and she currently is contesting for the Lagos State Central Senatorial seat. She believes that the people of Nigeria deserve good governance. Tayo Aboaba, it is our pleasure to have somebody who has so many parts with us in the studio today. So you're welcome.
This must be a very, very busy, hectic season. So for you to have taken time to be here with us now, we say thank you.
Thank you too.
And welcome.
Thank you.
So
thanks for having me.
We're going to the questions are going to come rat-tat-tat.
Yeah. Oh dear.
You ready?
I'm in an examination hall.
So Helen.
Okay, so a lot of people will say that achieving perfection, especially in governance, is impossible. Like, it's impossible to please everybody. And we should make do with whatever it is that we have. Is that a fair assumption, given our situation right now in Nigeria?
Absolutely not. Because basically, if we say we want to make do with what we have, our governance is not getting any better. It's going from bad to worse. So that is why we need to take drastic steps.
Arguably.
Yeah. For better governance, good governance. Because if we continue at this rate, what's going to happen to Nigeria? I have this analogy of Nigeria. The Nigeria is on a life support. So we have to do something to rescue our nation. Because you and I, we can't check out. Everybody cannot check out.
Yeah.
And no matter what, that is the, what do they call it now? The Japa syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm tempted.
Please don't. And you know, no matter what, even when we, or if you decide to check out, you can never, you would always be a second-class citizen.
And at some point, you will need to come
back home. And black lives can never matter till we fix our nation.
Wow.
That's profound.
No, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's not palatable. But it's bitter, but it's the truth.
Yeah, but you see, now another thing is this. They say that our government mirrors who we are. Absolutely. Right? Can we say that about the Nigerian government?
Oh, yes.
The current Nigerian government.
Absolutely.
They mirror who we are.
I'll tell you why. Because more often than not, the people, they get who they want, who they deserve. A lot of people that don't want this current government, how many of them go out to vote? How many of them have their PVCs? I think we need to be practical. We need to be truthful.
Yeah. So that's the truth.
It has really taken us a long time to realize that we can no longer sit on the bench. If you are not electing who is qualified, then you are in trouble.
There are some people that are still sitting on the bench. Some people, you'll be surprised to see some people that would tell you that, I have my PVC, but I'm sorry, I'm not voting. I don't have my PVC, I don't need it. We all need to go out there and vote. That's our power.
And that's probably because some people still think that PVC or no PVC, this thing is still going to be manipulated anyhow.
If we all go out there to vote and we do what we ought to do, then we know that we have done the right thing and we live. You see, there's a way things could turn out when you see, when people come out and we see that, okay, I don't want to mention the name of any party. I don't want to be like
Yes.
I'm campaigning.
Yeah.
But obviously that Party A has maybe just 5% of the votes.
Okay.
Party B has 40%. Party C has 60%. Or 55%, put it that way. Party C. You know, it's going to be a bit difficult to manipulate.
Okay. When it's clear cut.
When it's clear cut. But the challenge is, a lot of people are not going out there to vote. And the sad part of everything is, you discover that people will say, well, and what are we going to do now? We have to vote the ruling party. Excuse me. And they're complaining. They'll complain. When we go out campaigning, they complain. So many people, they complain. They're not happy with the economic situation.
Yeah.
And I was going to come back. I was going to come to that aspect of always complaining. I think since my eyes opened, we've always complained.
Aware.
Yeah.
So I became aware. We've always complained. We'll complain even when we get the best possible government. We will still complain that they are not doing enough. And we say that this is bad governance, it's bad governance. So you tell us, what, in your view, is bad governance?
Okay. Bad governance basically is, we have, I'm trying to watch my words.
Okay.
We have a clear picture of bad governance in Nigeria, where we have insecurity.
Endless.
Bless the soul of Sani Abacha. He made us understand something, that when there's insecurity in a country for more than 48 hours, then the government is involved.
Okay.
That's bad governance.
Economy.
Bad economy, yes. Inflation, uncontrolled inflation. What I could buy for 100 naira last year, I can't buy for 100 naira this year.
Okay. Now you're a female, you know, in this environment, at this point in time, you know, in this battle with the men, you know, quickly, let's take that as a final question with you. How has it been? How is it going?
We're talking about battle with the men.
Well, I don't see it as a battle, honestly. I don't see.
Coming to render service.
I think we have, yes, I see it as a way of rendering service. And I tell people when we go out campaigning, I tell them that, listen, we're not out to push the men aside. We're going to work together to support them. And I give them this simple illustration. If we're going to look at our culture has a lot to do with why women shy away, you know, our background.
Yeah.
But if we're going to look at it positively, okay, the man is the head. We're not pushing them aside. But we are the pillar. We're the ones, yes, thank you, we're the neck. We're the ones to help them out, to support them. The hand that rocks the cradle,
so
rules the world.
Really, this thing is collective.
It's a collective thing.
And all said and done, really, the people deserve what they get as a result of their choices at the polls, especially in a democracy like this. So I think at this point, we're going to cheat you a bit. And we're going to say, thank you for coming today.
Oh, so short.
No, what we'll do is, because we lost some time, what
we'll do is
we're going to have to call you again.
We'll have to call you again. We hope that you will be able to tweak your schedule, you know, so that we can do.
Because getting closer to.
No, I'll behave myself this time. Thank you so much. At this point, let's wish you the very best, and please stay safe. Stay safe for us. Thank you.
Okay, stay safe for me. All right.
We all need to stay safe.
Okay, so we'll have you back on the show. We also wish wish you all the best. It's still today with John and Helen, and we hope that you've been able to learn a thing or two from our two lovely ladies on the show so far on the program. Now, for the part of this conversation, we'll take it further, but into the gym. How can we do that?
Yeah, we'll go now.
Dolly is there. All right? Because we have to be alive, okay, to enjoy good governance and what is coming up. So let's take another break, but this time take you straight to the gym where Dolly Phillips is waiting to help us shed some of this weight. Abby, join us.